Alright, welcome everybody to ShakmGaming, Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, episode 14. In the previous episode we put all the evidence together, everything we found all around the world, and it led us here, to Scotland. And this time Nico and George joined forces together. Alright, let's see where this leads.
Pardon me? She must be deaf.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
Hold on. Does this guy look like the killer a bit? I mean, look at his... I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. We'll see.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah,
It's one of the places we thought we'd stay on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a neat place. But we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
no. Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping, and they say romance is dead.
I don't know if this lady's more adorable than creepy, but we'll see.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of these, though.
Alright, nothing else to talk about, I guess. Let's get out of here.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak. L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by train. My ticket is perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have saved up to a third of the cost.
I do not need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Well, I hope you won't be disappointed. It's a miserable place this time of year. Still, there's plenty of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, but there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Maybe. But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
And yes, indeed, that guy was one of the Templars that held the secret meeting. So we have that guy and the killer in the same train. Remember, they are on the opposite sides, the killer and that guy. So we are kind of in the middle of a weird triangle right here. Alright, let's go take a leak.
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
Alright, so I think that I could only go to the next wagon. I don't see anything else I can do, so let's do that. Oh, it looks like we have a soccer fan and somebody else here. Oh, they both look very much wasted though.
Hi. Having a party?
No, this is British. Come join us, man. Away, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse my mate, he's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never noticed.
Oh man, I'm gonna have a hard time understanding what this guy said. Not only because he speaks like that, but also the subtitles are kind of in gibberish.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you. See you later.
Alright, can we talk to the other guy, or is he too incapacitated to even talk?
I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
You haven't opened that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Alright, then I don't see much we can do here. Let's get out. Oh, we can go further along the train, interesting. Or we can take it one step at a time. Alright, let's do that. Now the next train car is kind of empty. Yep, no items or anything to investigate, so let's get out. How about this cart?
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the Sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Oh, this is actually the first time George mentions he loves Nico. Interesting. In any case, no idea where these guys went. Let's go out and investigate again. I'm guessing that was supposed to happen. Well, I'm kind of running out of options at this point. Let's go talk to this guy again. I mean, that's about the only thing I can think of right now.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, we get new dialogue options. Nice.
Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans like, slow action at Breitlingsea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Breitlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
It was probably a soccer battle, I guess.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, wait, man. An old lady, too?
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted. I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
Alright, maybe now I can go out the window.
Don't do it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
Oh, now we can. Okay, now he's more cooperative. Excellent.
Hold on there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Alright, we're on top of the train. Interesting. What now? Let's go right first. Let's see if we can find Nico and the killer. I'm fairly certain he's the killer at this point. I mean, he looked like the killer, so... Now we can go down here. Oh, damn! What's going on here?
Hey!
And he's a killer. Oh! Shot dead. Interesting. What the heck?
I'd always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
What the heck is going on here?
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side, Stobbart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Demolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
You know, I was wondering actually myself when we first encountered this killer, why he actually tried to kill us. Like he said it, we are on the same side. We are both hunting down the Templars. I don't know what happened with him.
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village Stobbart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness. May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
Yes?
What? What is it?
Oh man, come on. Classic. One last thing and then he dies. Of course he does. Alright, let's talk to Nico.
Don't worry. I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobbart.
I will. When I'm ready.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do. And kissing you was at the top of my list.
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Now before we do anything, and by the way, did we just kiss? Damn it. I kind of missed it. He's kind of covering up her entire face. Man, George, come on. Step aside so the audience can see. Early the next morning.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
We're going to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Yeah, man, hopefully it did. And by the way, are you, George, the only American that doesn't know what a C4 is? Any case, let's get in. Alright, so let's see. We got a statue that's probably important, some machine and a door that we need to open. Start investigating.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem. The handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve. Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Alright, so that is one handle we're gonna use somewhere else, obviously. Like here, maybe. Let's try it.
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth.
Alright, so we put it in his mouth, but now we cannot use it, which means we probably need even more items to put in his eyes or something. Probably not a pipe, though.
The clay pipe wasn't meant to fit in that hole.
Yep, figured as much.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Alright, so we looked at everything. Let's maybe go over it again.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Oh, so if I click multiple times, I find more items. Interesting. Let's do that again.
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle.
Are you kidding me? How many items are there? Alright, I'm gonna keep clicking until he can't find anything anymore.
With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Jeez, that is now 4 items that we found here. What the heck is going on with this pile?
I didn't find anything.
Well, now I'm genuinely shocked.
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
Alright, so now we have 2 cogs actually. Let's see if those are the items we need to put in here in his eyes.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Yeah, makes sense.
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place. The cogs all meshed. It began to turn.
And we're in.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
That's never a good sign when it's totally quiet. Alright, let's explore the area and talk to Nico as well. Actually, there seems to be nothing to do here but talk to Nico or go forward.
It looks like the Templars got here first.
We might not be too late. There's still a chance.
I wish I had your optimism.
So do I, George. Sometimes you're so negative.
I guess let's move forward then.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
Come on. Oh, George.
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars. George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True? Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Ah, George, I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eklund, kill him.
Oh no, do not punch Nico. Damn you. Oh, okay. Who shot him? Oh, Rousseau is a double agent. Nice.
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Take them. Kill them. They will not escape.
Okay, run.
Well, well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
Oh wow, what options do we actually have? I mean, okay, how can we defeat him? I could throw a coin or a pen at him. Probably not. About the only thing I can interact with is this torch.
George, think of something.
Yes, I'm thinking.
But this place is full of explosives.
Well, yeah, okay, let's use the torch. I don't know.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Uh-oh. And that's our happy ending. Save the world. Kiss the girl.
We didn't stay long in Scotland. George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month. George and I hung out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers.
Tell me about it. The clowns.
The jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Oh, yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with, on my own. So, I dealt with it, and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
And that's the end of Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. Thanks for watching, everybody. Press the like button if you enjoyed this series, and let me know of any thoughts you have in the comments. I will be uploading new gaming content every day and live streaming every Saturday at 8 AM Eastern European Time, so make sure you're subscribed and have pressed the bell button if you do not want to miss out. See you in the next one, guys.